In in this video, we're going to talk about garnishments. I got a very extensive question in the comment section under my video dealing with garnishments. And this individual had a car for over 10 years. Well, had a car over 10 years ago, financed, paid the note, ended up giving the car back. And then several years went by, and about 6 years ago, a garnishment was placed on their paycheck. No paperwork was issued, but the paperwork, in a way, was probably issued because they wouldn't be able to get over to those steps unless you live in certain states. Don't require them to take you to court to get a garnishment, which is crazy. Um, and then it says 5 years ago went by and they collected $4,700 wage garnishment. Just last year, they noticed the garnishment was gone. The garnishment was placed back on 12/24, right before Christmas, for $382. Crazy. Just this, the day before Christmas, Christmas Eve, they sent it, I guess, to their payroll company, to their human resources, probably the week before, and attached a new garnishment. And it looks like that they tried to get adjustments because they're just saying that it's making it hard for them to pay their bills. And but this is crazy. Yeah, and they're saying that they're wondering if this is legal and if the debt collection company is just getting over on them because they're saying that it's $12,000 in finance charges and stuff. Where I've seen that, these companies, when they get a judgment, and what I'm thinking is that this company got a judgment. If it's the same way that they do it in my state, this company got a judgment and they had all of the fees on there, and that's what allowed them to be able to, to come after you for that amount of money, which is totally crazy. Uh, but it does happen. And if you looked at if you know my story about what had happened with me with a business that I had actually had one account that ended up being personally signed over to me, they had like $50,000 worth of fees on there. So it was the original was 42,000, and they ended up throwing fees up to over $100,000 on there. And it took a lot of work for me to be able to get out of that situation. And but for this, yeah, they can do it because they probably have a judgment against you and they have that amount. The only way, which I'm going to say that it's probably too late to do it the one this way, which is to get everything reopened. But it's possible that you could get it reopened if they went into court and got a whole new garnishment order. What you could do is you could ask the judge to reopen that. If this is the way that they do it in your state, you can ask them to reopen that because you don't believe that this whole thing is right, that they've gotten enough money, and that you just believe that they're just trying to take advantage of you. So step one would be to see if they got a new is that a new garnishment order, and that they went to court. Maybe you missed the court date or something, or maybe something is different in your state where they don't have to go to court, but they still have to do the paperwork. And then you would contact that judge, see if you could go back into court and have this looked at because you believe that they're taking advantage of you. You'll be surprised. The judges will allow that. Unless this is a judgment. If it's a judgment, it's going to be very hard to get things reversed unless it's something that's new. Also, you should make sure that this is 100% what you think it's for. Some of the times, I'm not saying it's for this case, but some of the times what I find is that people think that a garnishment is from something that they already have been paying. When they got another one, they think that it's the same thing, when what it is that sometimes they won't let you have multiple garnishments coming out at the same time. They do want you to be able to live some, I say some, a little. So this could be a garnishment for something that's totally different, that you don't even know about. It could even be from the same debt collector, which they like to do this, where if they know a debt collector was able to get a garnishment, what that debt collector will do is they'll look at your records, your public records, and they'll actually contact a company that they see that you owe, and they'll say, hey, we just finished a garnishment with them. Can we go ahead and do this? And we won't even charge you anything up front. We'll just take our fee out of the garnishments that's going to be coming in out of the paycheck. So that's a possibility. But regardless of what it is, you should look at every option to get this looked at and to get it stopped. One other strategy to get it stopped is you could look at the garnishment laws for your state to see if you, with dependents, with your income, is this garnishment even legal for them to be taking the money out from you? A lot of people don't know that there is a threshold that you have to make over a certain amount of money with your dependents, that before you can even be garnished. That is the law. So first you should look at that. If you make more than that, then the next step is to look at seeing, is this a totally new garnishment, and it just might be from the same debt collection company, or if it is the same one, to get it looked at, somehow get back in the court with the judge that actually did the garnishment order to say that, this is what they've taken from me, and it's been 10 years, which is a very long time for, well, no, not 10 years, it's for 4 years. I think they said they've been getting garnished for 4 years. They paid a garnishment for 5 years, which is, I've never seen a garnishment that was able to last that long. So either you live in a state where they are really against consumers, where they have the debt stacked, because I've never seen one last that long, or there's something where the garnishment was either 2 different things or 3 different things, something. So you should take a good look and make sure you get all the paperwork on what that garnishment is for. And if it is for the same thing, then you got to work hard to get it back in the court. You might as well just go ahead and do it, because this is a lot of money that they're going to be taking out of your paycheck. So you should fight hard to get it back in court and at least have it looked at. I'm pretty sure when they look at the finance charges that a judge will say that this is excessive, and that what you've paid should be enough. I think that you could potentially win or get it reduced by a lot because of your situation. You need to show them that this makes a burden on you, this is a true hardship, and that this is unsecured debt that they're actually getting these payments on. That's definitely what you should do. All right, if you need any help with your credit, please visit us at thecreditrepairshop.com. Please like my videos. I really appreciate it, and I need it for the algorithm for YouTube. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to www.your3scores.com. Your3scores.com. Please subscribe to my channel. Please spread it to friends and family. Let's get more people help. That's what I do these videos for. And have a great day. Thank you.